Airbnb just made massive changes to their search algorithm, and some hosts are getting absolutely buried. If you're noticing a slowdown in bookings, you're not alone. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what changed and exactly what you need to do to fix it. Now, unfortunately, if you miss even one of these steps, the new algorithm will likely still crush you. So if you want to make sure that your listing doesn't suffer, then be sure to stick around for all 14 of the strategies that I'm about to share. Hi, I'm James Fedek, co-author of Airbnb for Dummies and one of the world's leading short-term rental educators. Over my 8 years of hosting through every market cycle, I've personally managed dozens of listings while earning a full-time income myself and traveling the world full-time. I've been featured in some of the world's biggest publications and helped thousands of hosts to level up their hosting. Through B&B Mastery, I've helped over 800 hosts to optimize their business, plus helped over 700 people launch successful co-hosting careers. I'm here to help you with your short-term rental. Let's dive right in with strategy number 1, individual listing review quality. This is the biggest shift Airbnb has made in years. Your host rating is now more or less meaningless for individual listing performance, meaning superhost status is essentially meaningless. Only this listing's reviews really matter for the listing's search ranking. So if you've got a 5-star rating across 12 properties, but this specific listing has mediocre reviews, this listing will get buried. That doesn't mean that all your hard work was for nothing, but it does mean that you now need to do everything in your power to prevent bad reviews. Here's a quick hit list. Be a great host, duh. Follow up with guests mid-stay to ensure things are going smoothly. Send a checkout message that includes a rating scale and ask for a 5-star review. Don't request damage reimbursement until after the guest has left a great review. And strategy number 2 is checking your category-specific ratings, and this one's urgent. Now, go to your Insights tab right now and look for something called listing issues. Airbnb isn't just looking at your overall star rating anymore. They're tracking 6 separate categories: cleanliness, communication, check-in, accuracy, location, and value. If any of these categories show up as a listing issue or has a low rating, it's actively hurting your search performance. Now, the crazy part is you might have a 4.9 star overall rating, but still have listing issues because one guest gave you a bad rating in one category. I've seen hosts with great overall ratings discover they had communication issues they never even knew about. Fix these before you do anything else. Now, here's strategy 3, and this one takes 30 seconds, but it gives you an immediate boost. Listing categorization is becoming huge because more guests are using Airbnb's category filters when they search. Go to your listing and make sure you're selected for all applicable categories. Are you near a beach? Select beachfront. In the countryside, select that too. Most hosts completely ignore this feature, which means you get a massive advantage by using it properly. The next 3 strategies build on these foundations, so stick with me because strategy 6 is the easiest win that I'll share all day. Strategy 4 is using Airbnb's promotions feature for an algorithm boost. This is probably the most underused ranking factor on the entire platform. Airbnb's algorithm prioritizes listings that use their promotions feature, so you need to be one of those hosts. And while a lot of hosts use custom promotions to fill last-minute gaps, many hosts aren't using them all the time. But here's the thing, if your competitors are using promotions and you aren't, that means Airbnb is going to show your competitors before showing you in the search results. So if you want to stay on top at all times, you need to use promotions anytime you can. I'll often go in and select dates that I know are super unlikely to be booked and apply promotions on those dates just for the algorithm boost. Strategy 5 is maintaining booking velocity. Consistent bookings signal listing quality to the algorithm. This means booking dry spells really hurt your listing's performance, which leads to more booking dry spells, which leads to even worse performance. See how crappy that cycle becomes? If you're choosing between a week with no bookings at full price or a week booked at a small discount, take the booking every single time. Use promotions during slow periods to maintain momentum. The algorithm sees steady bookings as a quality signal. By the way, every single one of the upcoming strategies will also help you maintain booking velocity. So do not miss out or you'll risk plummeting in the search results. Now, strategy 6 is the easiest 30-second win. It's your calendar strategy. Keep your calendar open at least 6 months out, preferably 12 months out into the future. This gives guests more opportunities to book, which means more opportunities to maintain booking velocity. Block dates only when absolutely necessary, never to hold out until the last minute for desperate guests. If you really want to do that, just keep the dates open and increase the price. Now, before I get into the next 4 strategies, I want to talk about something really important. These upcoming guest experience optimizations require systems and processes that most hosts struggle to set up on their own. That's exactly why I created B&B Tribe. It's our member community where hosts like Andrew from New Zealand used our guest communication system to hit 80% occupancy right from day one. Now inside B&B Tribe, you get step-by-step training on setting up these exact guest experience systems, plus templates and checklists that make implementation super simple. Our members also get access to algorithm change alerts, so you never get blindsided by updates like the ones that I'm sharing today. You can check it out, the link in the description, but right now, let's get back to the video. The next 4 strategies focus on guest experience optimization, and they're crucial because they improve your conversion rates, which then signals quality to the algorithm. Strategy 7 is getting your response time under 1 hour. Fast responses improve your booking conversion rate, and higher booking conversion rates signal listing quality to the algorithm. So target responding to inquiries in under 1 hour during peak booking times, ideally even less. Set up message templates for common questions so you can respond instantly. The faster you respond, the more likely guests are to book, and the more the algorithm favors your listing. Strategy 8 is setting up Instant Book strategically. If you aren't already using it, turn Instant Book on. It increases your conversions, increases your booking velocity, makes you appear in more searches, and gives you a direct algorithm boost. It's a complete no-brainer. It's a must-do. Just set it up to require government ID and positive reviews from other hosts. This filters out problematic guests while giving you the algorithm advantage. Strategy 9 is optimizing your listing description. Give guests the info that they need and make it easy for them to find. Avoid having a big wall of text and instead opt for a well-organized bullet point list with proper headlines. Informed guests make bookings, confused guests make inquiries. Strategy 10 is using review responses to improve your conversion rate, and this one is both hugely important and overlooked. Responding to reviews doesn't directly affect the algorithm, but it dramatically improves your booking conversion rate. When future guests see that you're responsive and care about feedback, they're more likely to book your place. Higher conversion rates then signal listing quality to the algorithm. Respond to all reviews within 24 hours with personalized, helpful responses, especially negative ones. Be sure to address any concerns and write your reply as though you're talking to all your future guests. Be polite and be professional. Now, these last 4 strategies are advanced tactics that most hosts never implement, but they can push you ahead of 90% of your competition. More importantly though, missing out on these will cripple your listing's performance. The large majority of hosts who've reached out to me with underperforming listings lost out on thousands of dollars in bookings by failing to implement these last 4 strategies. Strategy 11 is optimizing your photos for engagement. Put your most engaging photos first because your photos that get clicked improve your search position. Test different primary photos to see which ones perform better. Refresh your photos quarterly to signal algorithm freshness and active management. When your listing gets more clicks, it directly influences how you show up in search results in the future. More clicks now equals more bookings later. Strategy 12 is selecting amenities that guests actually want. Research what guests search for and filter by in your specific area. Focus on high-value amenities like fast Wi-Fi, parking, kitchen essentials, and a dedicated workspace. Don't just list every amenity you have. Focus on the ones that increase actual bookings, not just listing views. Check your local competitors to see what amenities get mentioned most in their positive reviews. By the way, adding a few small amenities is one of the best ways to instantly improve your search performance if your listing has been in a recent slump. Strategy 13 is setting up proactive guest communication. Anticipate guest needs before they ask questions. Create a comprehensive guest book and automated messages. This specifically improves your communication category rating, which is one of those 6 critical categories from strategy 2. Plus, it also helps you to weed out potential issues before they show up in your reviews. And last but not least, strategy 14 is maintaining review velocity. Fresh reviews are another positive signal that factors heavily into Airbnb's algorithm. Send review requests within 24 hours of checkout when the experience is still fresh in guests' mind. Set up a gentle follow-up system for guests who haven't reviewed after 1 week. The faster you get reviews, the stronger the signal to the algorithm that your listing is popular and well managed. If you implement just the first 6 strategies, you'll outperform most of your competition because they'll still be optimizing for the old algorithm rules. These exact strategies help Sarah from our B&B Tribe community jump to one of the top 10% of listings on all of Airbnb. Inside B&B Tribe, we have detailed algorithm optimization tools, review management systems, and real-time algorithm change alerts that help you stay ahead instead of reacting after your rankings have already dropped. Our members get weekly community calls where we track algorithm changes in real time. Plus, you'll get step-by-step implementation guides for every strategy that I just covered and access to tools that make hosting a breeze. All this for just $49 a month. And it comes with an ironclad, no questions asked, 30-day money-back guarantee. That's how confident I am that B&B Tribe is the absolute best resource in the entire world for Airbnb hosts, co-hosts, and investors. So click the link description down below to join in. Drop a comment and let me know which of these tips was the most eye-opening for you. And if this saved you from getting buried in search results, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button because I track these algorithm changes every single week and share exactly what's working. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.